Ew.
This pattern is drawing increasing attention. Conflicts are no longer isolated, they overlap. And this overlap creates a heavier global pressure. These situations bring not only military consequences, but also economic and human impacts. Infrastructure is affected, migration increases, and regional balances begin to shift. Today's world is more connected than ever before. A development in one region can trigger effects in another. Energy flows, trade routes, financial systems are all interconnected. At times, some of these developments are also discussed within the framework of conspiracy theories. These perspectives attempt to interpret the increasing tensions, ongoing conflicts, and overlapping crises from a broader angle. According to these interpretations, the growing global intensity may point to something beyond ordinary patterns. In some analyses, the years 2028 and 2030 are highlighted as potential turning points, not as predictions, but as periods that may become more critical if current trends continue. Within this context, nuclear risk and global security balance are also occasionally discussed. These perspectives do not claim certainty, but they do reflect a pattern that many are beginning to observe. Within this broader picture, major economies also play a key role. In the United States, inflation, interest rate policies, and growth expectations continue to shape economic direction. Markets remain cautious, and the long-term impact of decisions is still unfolding. In China, economic growth continues to stand out. Domestic demand, production strength, and technological development remain key drivers. However, how this growth aligns with global dynamics is closely monitored. In Russia, the economic structure follows a different balance. Energy revenues continue to play a significant role. While stability is maintained in some areas, the overall outlook remains under close observation.
The world is no longer shaping only the present, but also its future. Because the questions have changed. In the past, people used to ask, "What will happen?" Now, a different question is emerging. What are we becoming? Technology, especially artificial intelligence, is becoming a bigger part of everyday life. Decision-making is changing, production is evolving, and access to information is accelerating. But this progress also brings new questions. How clear will the boundary between humans and machines remain? And over time, will that boundary begin to fade? Today, artificial intelligence is no longer just a tool. It is becoming part of decision-making itself. While this increases efficiency, it may also create new forms of dependency. And at this point, humanity is searching for a new balance. All of these developments are not only shaping technology, but also the direction of humanity. The world is changing faster than ever, and adapting to this change is becoming increasingly difficult. At the same time, our focus is no longer limited to Earth. Space is becoming a growing area of interest. Mars is one of the most discussed goals for the future. Will humanity one day build a life on another planet? This question is no longer just science fiction. It is being considered as a real possibility. But this possibility also brings many unknowns. Would it be a new beginning, or simply the continuation of existing problems? Even if humanity reaches another planet, will the same questions follow? The world is changing, technology is advancing, boundaries are expanding. Yet some questions remain the same. How will humanity manage this transformation? And how long Can this pace be sustained? According to some perspectives, the coming years may not only be defined by technological change, but also by major global and societal transformations. In this process, decisions will become more critical, and their consequences may reach far beyond what we expect. Today, every development is part of something bigger. Every decision, every shift, every step belongs to a larger process. All of these perspectives offer different ways to understand the current global landscape, and each one, while interpreting today, also carries possibilities about tomorrow.